Kamala and her absolutely terrible book tour. It's not going well for her. It continues to not go particularly well. She made a stop at Good Morning America yesterday where she tried to explain why she feels like, of course, Biden could have served another term, but of course he couldn't run for another term.
My concern about him running for re-election was completely separate from my admiration and knowledge about his capacity to serve as president of the United States, which was consistent and never wavered.
Well, when we sit here, as we sit here today, do you think he would have been up for running the country for 4 more years?
Here's the distinction that I make. And having had the experience myself, it is one thing to have the capacity to govern. It is another thing to go through an election for president of the United States. So you are an athlete. You may appreciate this kind of metaphor. Running for president of the United States is like being in a marathon at a sprinter's pace with people throwing tomatoes at you every step you take. It is not for the lighthearted. It takes an incredible amount of endurance and stamina. And can you imagine doing it while you are also carrying literally the weight of the world as being president of the United States? So the distinction I make is about capacity to be president and what that election would require in that campaign, especially running against Donald Trump.
She is,
she's reaching.
she's also weak. Like she's such a complainer. That's all she did. That's all she's done on this whole tour, this book tour, is just complain and bitch and moan. She's pathetic and she's a loser. And she is a terrible, terrible example for women. Like we don't raise our girls to be pathetic, whining losers that point fingers at everybody else and are constantly victimized. Our girls are not victims. Our girls are conservatives. And there's a difference between conservative women and liberal women. Liberal women, I swear, you guys are constantly pointing fingers. I'm a victim. It's somebody else's fault. And they're constantly, this is what they do. This is what she did on The View. It drives me crazy. I can't, I hate that mentality. And you see it all the time from leftist women. And then they're like, I'm a feminist. No, you're not. You're weak and pathetic. And that's what she is.
Doesn't take a single shred of accountability, not a single moment of self-reflection, not a single second of considering the possibility that she is not likable, that no one actually liked her.
Right. Because you know who does that? Strong women do that. Strong women do that. They look at themselves and they go, what can I do to make things better?
Yeah.
How can I be stronger today? How can I do this? It's me. I'm going to handle this, because conservative women get shit done. They don't go around complaining and pointing fingers at people. That's what they do. That's what I don't like that about her. I think it's so obvious now, especially as she keeps looking back and pointing fingers. We totally dodged a bullet with this broad.
Oh my God, did we
just dodged all
and
the
of
bullets.
Course, the women of The View, it's a very, very softball, comfortable, warm and fuzzy place for her to be. And Ana Navarro asked her to say, what is the reason for your loss? I know it was a huge shock to you. It was a huge shock to us too. But what do you think is the actual reason?
Philadelphia rally the night before. And I was sitting behind your husband, Doug, and Maya and your family. And I remember hugging them and them telling me, we got this. I felt so good going into Election Day. And then I read in the book that you did too. I went into Election Day thinking you were going to win. Yeah. So did you.
My God.
Yeah, I did. So, it was a very tight race. But ultimately, if you have to pin it down to one thing, what was the primary reason, do you think, that you lost?
There are many factors, I think, that played into the outcome of that election. But I think probably one of the biggest in my mind is we just didn't have enough time.
Oh, my God. And there again, if you didn't feel like you had enough time, then don't run. Because I'm sure that there are other people that are like, you know what? This is enough time. I can do it. I guarantee you there are women out there, men for sure, but there are women out there that would be like, this is enough time. I got this. I totally got. She is weak.
And she hid. In the time that she hid. So she could have used that time in a way that was far more productive. So you don't get to blame time now when you just didn't use it properly.
And it's not like she was new to America. She was the vice president of the United States. We all knew who she was. We all knew what her record was. So, I mean, to blame it on time, we had time with you. We got to see what you were capable or incapable of. It's just pathetic. All of it.
It is pathetic. And she, you know, she took the loss, I guess, a lot harder than I knew, than a lot of people knew. She said it was kind of the same type of grieving as she had when she lost her mother, you guys.
But he was there. I've always on election, I'd done family and friends and dinner. But that night, I grieved in a way that I have not since my mother died.
Wow.
And it was
the audience.
The pain was, it was not at all about losing a race. I knew what it was going to mean for the country. I was going to say for the family. And that's how I felt for the country.
We all agree.
I knew what it was going to mean.
It meant our borders were shut down, and it's great.
Yeah. It meant a lot of successes after you were gone that we've seen. Yeah. It meant that crime was going to be knocked out in a lot of cities and that a lot of people were going to be safer, women included. I mean, it meant a lot of positive changes in this country. So I don't know what family you're talking about, but I'm not a part of that family, that wacko family on that stage. I want no part of that family. I will be leaving that family. Thank you.
Thank you, but no.
Yeah.
I think it's been a while since you have given us an update about your Brooklyn bedding mattress.
It's true. I haven't. We've talked about Brooklyn bedding before, haven't we?
I think once we have.
Okay.
But it's
All
been,
right.
I think it's been a hot minute.
It has been. It's an American success story, which I love. It's Brooklyn Bedding was started by a guy named John, who he built his business from the ground up in Arizona, right here in the United States, no degree, just old school hustle, which I absolutely love. I love stories like this. And now they make some of the best mattresses that you can find anywhere. So they make it easy to upgrade. Just like I got Gwen's perfect mattress. She's pretty picky about mattresses, kind of a diva. She likes to sleep, you guys. She's an athlete. She's got to have her sleep. She's got to have her 9 hours a night. We got it delivered right to our door. It's in a box. It's easy to deal with. You just take it out of the box. Like we did it in her room. And then you just unfold it and it just kind of opens up. And it's really, I mean, they're amazing. So easy to deal with because buying a mattress is usually a real pain in the butt, but they make it really convenient and easy for you. You can pick your own firmness level and everything that you want that's specifically for you. It's very fuss free. So I like the convenience of it. Like if you sleep hot, you can get these like covers that they have. They have like copper flex and they call them Glaciotex covers to help you keep cool and comfortable. They're endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association. They offer a 120-night comfort trial. They are just really, really awesome mattresses. Plus, you can find your best mattress in under 2 minutes. They have a little sleep quiz online so you can find what works for you. So go to brooklynbedding.com. Use our promo code CHICKS at checkout to get 30% off, which is really great. It's not available anywhere else. You can get that 30% off. It's brooklynbedding.com, code CHICKS. Try it. It's good stuff, you guys. Good stuff. Yeah.
She also continues to try to blow smoke at Joe Biden, insisting that once history has time to look back on his presidency, we're all going to be like, oh my God, he was so great. What?
And I also am very clear and have made a point of making it clear. Joe Biden was a highly capable president who accomplished great things that history will talk about.
Really?
Don't think that's true at all.
No, not at all. Nope. It was literally.
He only beat Jimmy Carter's record for being the worst president ever.
Right. He was the auto pen president. He wasn't even there cognitively. He had no idea where he was. He was crapping his pants and he had a crackhead for a son. But you just go ahead and keep saying that out loud on your book tour.
That's fine.
There. Okay.
And the problem, you know, everybody keeps asking, are you going to run in 2028? And I'm not, that's not my focus. I'm not thinking about that right now. Bullshit. That's all she's thinking about. But as Harry Enton shows, nobody wants this, you guys. Not a single person.
I would
wants
just
this.
say that if you want a messenger to go against Donald Trump, you can do far better as Democrats than Kamala Harris. What are we talking about here? Well, let's take a look at her net favorable ratings nationwide. You know, back in October of 2024, she was at -5 points. Not exactly great, but pretty close to the zero mark, right? Pretty close to even. But now, down under she goes. She's at -13 points. That's an 8-point drop since the general election among the overall electorate. She is not well liked at this particular point. The American people, they don't want this. They don't want her. And get this, she's 37 points underwater with independents. If you can't win independents, you can't win the election. And the bottom line is, with those in the center of the electorate, those who are the most up for grabs, she is way, way, way underwater. She is definitely swimming with the fishes.
So that
Well, I mean, like any
Just
true
love him.
like any true Democrat, I'm sure she'll run because I mean they just don't
Yeah.
pay attention to that stuff. They're like, "Oh, you hate me? I'll run. I'll run. I'll totally."
You don't
do
really
it.
mean it. You just haven't,
Yeah.
you just don't know me yet.
I'll make you love me. Join, join, join. This is what they do. It's just like this is true Democrat, right? This is what they'll do.
Yeah.
They'll have all these unlikable, horrible, pathetic people that'll be running, and then they'll all be talking about Trump. This is all they're going to talk about. And he's going to be like, I'm not even running. It's JD Vance. I don't know what you guys are. I'm out. I'm like retired. Okay. But they're going to be talking about Trump until we cannot stand it anymore.